Now it's recording. Hate playing with cameras. Alright, I know what you were thinking, Matt, that was amazing form. Well, it was, if your front sight post falls off, or if you need to brake to the left or the right and you want to engage targets accurately. Now here's why. Your front sight post falls off on you, which some guns have been known to do it, not saying that I've had any done, but one by the particular name of Walther, my front sight post just flew off. Yeah, it wasn't like I was doing anything crazy like hitting people with it, it just fell off. Other reason you might need to do it is if you're braking left or right. A lot of the times when you go to start off shooting, in a gunfight or something like that, you need to begin to move, number one, and you need to change your silhouette. Average man from shoulder to shoulder is about 20 inches across. That's a large chunk of meat for some of you freedom fighters out there, right? However, what we want to do is present the smallest target possible. By doing that, we brake to the left or we brake to the right, and we end up showing just the side. Yeah, just the side of your body. That's all you're presenting to the target. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Well, I got taught to show my body armor directly towards the target. Perfect if you're wearing body armor, but most of you guys don't walk around with plates on, right? Yeah, true story. So most of you guys have your pistols. So let's go over what we need to do in order to brake left or brake right. So you have your aggressor that's in front of you to the 12 o'clock. In this case, it's a steel target. All right, now what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna end up braking to our left, all right? There's a reason behind me braking to my left. Most shooters who are right-handed get comfortable with it and end up moving and drawing and going off to the right side. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna make this guy think a little bit, and we're gonna change our direction that we're moving at the target. So not only are we going left and showing a side silhouette to lower our silhouette, we're moving forward in a 45-degree angle. Now, why would I wanna do this? Well, if I'm at a distance to where the aggressor can close in on me, one, it's gonna make him have to change completely everything he's doing. So if he's got his weapon draw, he now has to move and track, right? Two, I'm changing the silhouette that I'm presenting to my target. And then lastly, three, to get out of his line of fire and to begin to make him think, right? Like you're adding additional time, you're adding additional thought process. Every process and every cognitive thing that this guy makes is gonna have to take like 2 to 3 seconds at least. And we're gonna go over that in another video where you're gonna watch me get the shit slapped out of me by my girlfriend. It's gonna be fun, you're gonna love it. She's gonna beat me up. However, today, we're gonna be talking about this, right? So braking to the left or braking to the right. Again, distance is too great for me to be able to do anything with my hands. Always gonna wanna start off defending myself with my hands. If I can't do that, then I gotta go to my secondary weapon, either my knife or my gun. So, in this case, we're gonna go over braking to the left. We're a right-handed shooter. Now, when I do that, two things are gonna happen. One, I'm gonna drive my hips and move my body, right? And automatically, I'm presenting a smaller target to this guy if he goes to shoot. At the same time, I drive my hips and I go to draw my weapon. I have my hand coming up just in case there's anybody else around me I need to push, move out of the way, whatever the case may be. You're gonna see this is a common thing for me with my non-dominant hand. My support hand is always gonna come up and help clear the way. It's gonna help clear my weapon and help defend and protect me. One, thrust the hips, turn sideways. As I do that, then I begin to move and draw my weapon and immediately start turning it towards the target. If he's close enough and I can shoot from here, I'll do that. If not, I drive out. Now you'll notice one thing, right? I have a gangster grip on my weapon. A gangster grip on my weapon, and yes, it's okay to shoot like this. And I'm about to tell you why. Because when I come out here, natural ergonomics do not have me with my hands straight up and down like this. Very unnatural, and it's not gonna happen, right? So practice as your body is gonna do in real life. So as I bring my weapon out, I drive my hips and I go to move, my weapon is at a 45. But you know what's right in front of me? My slide. Now, a lot of people don't know, you can actually use your slide to aim. You end up using the right side if you're right hand dominant, or left side if you're coming out left like this, but you take the corners and you line them up straight and even, and you're actually going to be able to hit your target. So let's see what it'll look like as we go. One time, dry run, then we'll throw some rounds on the steel. It'll be fun, it'll be a good time, you'll love it. That's it, first round off, right? Moving. As you get better at the drill and you start to progress, you're gonna start moving faster and faster and faster. If you start throwing rounds, you better slow down. Throw a round in any environment, which we haven't even begun to talk about, but we will soon. If you start throwing rounds in an environment where there's more people around, you're responsible for where that round goes. So you hit an innocent bystander, that's your bad, that's your fault, you're gonna get in trouble for it. And we don't want that to happen. Let's take it slow, let's take it easy, and let's hit the target every time. All right, here we go again. Dry run, driving the hips, moving sideways, gun comes out, slides a line, squeeze the trigger. And we're going back. All right, now let's see what it looks like live. You're gonna do it slow, go with live rounds. So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna drive your hip, place your hand on your weapon, have your non-dominant hand up so you can protect yourself, clear others out of the way if need be. Identify your target and your eyes remain on him. Notice that this time already, before my weapon's even unholstered, I've improved my chances of survival just because I've changed my presentation to the target. So, again, driving hips, hand comes up, unholster the weapon, sideways move, align your sight. That easy. All right. Let's see it again a little bit faster. Hand comes up, come out sideways, align. And we're gonna do it again just a little bit faster. Hand up, out, sideways. And we're gonna do it one more time, just for you. All right, so hand comes up, move sideways, out, hit. Now I know what you're thinking. How were you able to hit the target that quickly without aiming with a gangster style grip? It's called practice, which is what you're supposed to do, and take it slow by the numbers. Before I go, holy shit, I'm glad he's shooting steel, but steel's expensive. No, it's not. Steel is not expensive. If you haven't seen it yet, check out my video for how to make a steel stand-up target for less than $50. That's what we're using, and for all these drills, we're gonna be using this target stand itself. All right, so in closing, what did we learn today? Not necessarily wrong to shoot like a gangbanger. Why? Because it can help you save your life if you know how to do it right and you've practiced. Second, if your front sight post falls off, it's also an accurate way to aim at close range. Do not discount it. Granted, in the movies, they don't really know what they're doing and they just throw rounds like a bunch of freaking hipsters. However, that's not what I'm teaching you. Use the slide, align your slide, and throw rounds to the target. Now, just so you know, if you're right-handed, you're gonna be aiming more to the lower right-hand portion of the target when you do this. The other thing that you can give a try while you're out there practicing this drill is actually not aiming at all. And I know it sounds crazy. Point. Just point at the target, and you'll be surprised, trusting in yourself, how many times you'll actually hit the target. Until next time, stay lethal. I hope you enjoyed the content. Train safe. Don't do this crap by yourself. Make sure you got PPE and all the proper stuff that you should be wearing. All right, love you guys. See you next time.